Hey guys, welcome back to Kristen DIY, and today I'm going to be filming a mid-century modern dresser that I got. This is actually a custom piece. It is a 4-piece set. I have the dresser, 2 nightstands, and a tall dresser that matches. And I bought this whole set for only $200, and I'm going to be selling it for $1,000. It is someone reached out to me who had bought a piece before and they were looking for a set, and I was able to contact them and it's already sold. So I'm really excited about it. Honestly, it's in great condition. I don't need to do any sanding to it. Today I'm going to be using a all-in-one. But this is just what I use personally. It's Heirloom Traditions all-in-one in Iron Gate Black. So I had sold a piece to this lady before using the same paint. There's a different mid-century dresser and she was looking for more. I like this paint because it has the primer, the paint, and the protective coat all in one. And so it just saves you time. Instead of having to sand and prime and then paint and put the wax coat on, you can just do it all in one. So that's what I'm going to be using today. So the first step in all of your furniture is to remove hardware and clean. It's important to just get it clean because you don't want anything left on the dresser while you're painting it. Every once in a while you will see just specks of dust and dirt and it gets in your paintbrush and it just doesn't look good. So it's an important first step. A lot of people use different cleaners. I just use a little bit of water and vinegar and that works great for me. Now on this piece, on this piece I'm actually going to be leaving the drawers unpainted and the bottom of it. It's in great shape like I said, but the customer wanted the outside black, leaving the bottom, and then I'm going to be spray painting the hardware gold because that matches for other sets. So, mid-century drawers are very specific to where they go, so you want to either make sure you have a spot to line them up in the right order, or you want to number them. Sometimes I take a pencil and I just number the bottom, but these have already been numbered for me, so that's good for me. What I use is just a Wooster. I buy these at Home Depot. With this paint, you want to make sure that you stir it very well. Hello, welcome back. As you can see, I finished the first coat on this dresser. Unfortunately, my camera decided to stop working on me. So I went ahead and I finished it and I waited for it to dry. And now I'm going to go ahead and put on the second coat with you guys. And there's a few things that I wanted to mention in my first video that didn't really work. So one of those is that when you are painting a dresser and you know you're not going to distress it like this piece, you would just want to be careful around the edges. And what I mean is if you get too much paint built up on the edge, then it will look bad and you're going to have to sand it off and then repaint, which is annoying and takes extra time. But if you are distressing it, you still need to be careful, but you don't have to worry about it quite as much because you can always just distress that edge part off of the paint. So I just kind of take my paintbrush and smooth it out so there's not a buildup. And then again, once you have that first coat on the dresser, just make the long strokes back and forth so it doesn't look choppy and you can't see the paint strokes. There's the top coat. Now we'll just work our way around the sides and the front and finish up with the second coat. I'm going to repeat probably Usually takes 3 coats. This is lighter wood, so we'll wait and see, but I'll probably end up putting 1 more coat on this and then another coat, second coat on the rest of the set, and we'll get to see the finished outcome. Okay, as you can see, I have all of my hardware set up on some cardboard, and I just do that because I don't want spray paint all over my garage floor. So what I choose to use is Rust-Oleum Metallic Finish. I use a lot of gold on the Mid-Century just because it kind of matches the theme of Mid-Century, and it seems to sell really well. Just make sure you give it a good shake. And then once this is dry, I'll flip them over and make sure to put another coat on all of them, and then I'll finish with the top coat. Okay, now that we have 3 coats of paint on the entire set, as you can see, I put some of the drawers back and I will put the hardware on next. One thing that I like to do for the drawers to clean them up and make them look really nice is use this liquid gold, and it's for polishing wood, and it's just a little trick that I learned to make the drawers look awesome. They smell great, and if there's any little scratches, they just disappear. And so you can either spray it on the rag, which I like to do, and just go over all of the wood, and it makes them nice and shiny. And here is the final product for all 4 pieces. The customer was super happy with the turnout, as I was as well, and I made a profit of almost $800, and it was super simple and easy. And I just want to say thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave those. Also, if you liked what you saw, hit like and subscribe, and thank you again for watching Kristen DIY.